Hi, in today's video, I'll be talking about sanding. More specifically, I'll be talking about sanding grits. It's a subject I get asked about a lot from beginners, so I figured I'd talk about it a bit. Please keep in mind that this isn't meant to be a strict guideline. Instead, I hope this serves as a general reference for beginners. Also note that your experience may be a bit different by the brand of the sanding tool or how worn out it may be. So what are grits? To put it simple, they are numeric values that identify the roughness of a sanding tool. The higher the number, the smoother the finish. If you're preparing a plastic piece for painting, it's a good idea to work your way up from a lower grit to a higher grit. 300s and lower. Sculpting. This range of grit is most suitable for reshaping a piece. I mostly use it if I want to quickly reduce the size of a plastic, or if I'm sculpting putty. It leaves the surface with a very rough finish. 400s. Cutting. This is usually my starting point for sanding model kits. I generally use this grit for removing the gate nubs off of a kit. It's very good at removing the nubs, but it isn't rough enough to severely damage the shape of the plastic. Sanding with 400 still leaves the surface with a rough finish. 600s. Smoothing. I use this grit for smoothing the rough finish left by the 400 grit. It's still capable of cutting into smaller nubs, so it also serves as a second pass for cleaning gates. This grit leaves the surface with a smooth finish to the touch, but it still visibly looks a bit rough. 800s. Smoothing further. This grit is to further smoothen out the surface for painting. After a pass with 800, the surface starts to look visibly smooth too. This is usually my stopping point before I start to paint. 1000s. Polishing. At this point, the surface of the plastic starts to look a bit shiny. It almost looks like a matte top coat is applied. I occasionally go this high if I'm preparing the surface for a metallic color. 2000s. More polishing. The surface starts to look like a semi-gloss finish. I only go this high if I'm preparing a surface for something like chrome. 3000s and higher. High shine polishing. When you get this high, you can start seeing reflections off of the surface. I rarely ever go this high, and if I do, it's for polishing clear plastics that I do not plan on painting. If you're a beginner looking for just enough tools to get started out, I recommend getting 400, 600, and 800 grit sanding sticks. That covers my guide for sanding grits. I plan on talking about different kinds of sanding tools in a separate video later, so please look forward to that as well. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you.